Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at creepy moments you never want to experience. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Grab your blankets, grab your plushies, grab your toys, grab anything that makes you feel safe. Because we're going in. Long story short, we were driving a 25-year-old car down a mountain road in a thunderstorm when we passed ourselves going in the opposite direction. What? What? The chances of someone having that exact model car with the same mismatched door are as close to zero as you can get. We couldn't immediately turn around because it was a winding mountain road in horrible weather conditions, but we did so as quickly as possible, then sped back up the mountain looking for the other car. We never found it, so I can only assume it was actually us from another timeline. Oh, okay. That might just be a really big coincidence. I'll be freaked out if they saw themselves in the car, you know? Like, imagine driving and then you see yourself driving another car that's the same car as yours, and then you see yourself. Like, if I saw myself and she was also wearing a hat, I would freak out. My dad still tells this story. When I was about 4 years old, I came inside and asked my dad if I could go play with the two little pig-faced, red-eyed boys just outside our fence. He asked if I knew them, and I said no, they just came to the fence. The creepiest part was when he asked me how long they wanted me to play for. I replied, forever. Dad made me play in the house for the rest of the day. These kinds of things happen frequently in my family though. This was one of the creepier ones. Pig-faced, red-eyed boys. Oh my gosh, Piggy. Wait, ain't that just Piggy? Huh? Hold on a second. Piggy wanted to play? Yeah, don't trust Piggy. These kind of things do make me curious though. Like, at the back of my mind, I'm just like, what if they actually did go to play? You know, like, what would have happened? Would they have disappeared? Or what would have happened? Because in the end, they never go out to play, which is why they have a story to tell. Is that why we don't know? Because if it does happen, no one is able to tell us. I grew up in a large family. On top of that, my parents regularly took in kids from their brothers and sisters. We had a large house with 3 master bedrooms, but it was still cramped at times. As such, I was never alone. When I was 13, I was home alone overnight for the first time in my life. I think I had summer school and the rest of my family went to SeaWorld or something like that. Alone? That's scary. That night, I went room to room checking all the windows and doors and turning out the lights as I went. When I completed my check, I went across the house back towards my room. As I passed one of my bedrooms I had already checked earlier, I heard the faint sound of a woman's voice saying my name. I was so freaked out that I went to the kitchen, grabbed every single knife, and then turned every light in the house on. I spent the night in the family room with all the lights on and every knife in the house under my cushion. Oh. That's so creepy. Oh my gosh, you scared me, Coco. My dog made a noise. I can't help but think that someone's messing with them now. Because I've seen so many videos where people mess with their siblings when they're home alone, you know, like they put like a recorder there and then they play it and then it makes it seem like there's someone in the house. You know, that's what I'm thinking. That's really creepy though. Jeez, why does it always happen like this though? You know what I mean? Like there's always a sound or like someone says their name, but nothing actually happens afterwards, you know? Like, if you're gonna say my name, you better be ready to attack me or something, you know? Like, you can't just say my name and then do nothing, you know? Like, you're really gonna say my name and then go to sleep or something, huh? I'll be mad because they made you paranoid for the rest of the night and then did nothing, and now you're gonna have that memory for the rest of your life. Don't come for me. I fell asleep on the sofa and my other half headed upstairs. I woke up to an eerie feeling and I saw blurs of people. No shadows, nothing solid, around my head and felt really claustrophobic, struggled to breathe properly. I don't have a fear of small spaces. Asked my other half in the morning if he'd been down to check on me, go to the toilet in the night. Nope. He later admitted to having felt the house having an odd feel at times. Neither of us believe in that sort of thing, but there are times where we can't shake it. Oh my gosh. I believe in haunted houses though. I do. I was hiking, got water from a stream when someone starts throwing rocks. Not really at me, but over my head. A shot across the bow. I thought it was someone being a jerk and yelled for them to stop. Next thing I know, a huge rock comes flying out at me, almost hitting me. Must have been at least 200 pounds. 200 pounds? What? What? A 200-pound rock comes flying at them. I tried to pick it up. I was going to throw it back and couldn't even budge it. I had spent that summer hauling 70-pound bags of cement, so I wasn't no weakling. People always tell me it was an avalanche, but no way. Came from flat ground. I hauled my butt out of there. That thing, whatever it is, must have hated you. Honestly. What the heck? A 200-pound rock comes flying at you. That's so heavy. A 90-kilogram rock? Yeah. Who's able to pick up a 90-pound rock and then throw it to the point where it's flying? Like, you have to have a lot of power to be able to throw a rock like that, you know? There's no way it's a person. A few years ago, I woke up in the middle of the night because of an explosion. It was so loud that you could feel the vibrations of it on the ground, on the walls in my room. My dad heard it as well, and we both, still in PJs, went outside to check what's going on. One of our neighbors did the same, and she didn't know what happened as well. The next day, I told my mom, and she said she hasn't heard anything that night. We have a neighborhood group chat, and absolutely no one else had heard the explosion, and there was also no news about something like that. To this day, my dad and our neighbor and me are the only one who heard it, and we still don't know what it was. What? Imagine your whole house shaking, right? And then you're gonna think it's like an earthquake or something, or like an explosion, and then your entire neighborhood is fine, except for one. Like, why me? Why? When I was little, I woke up early with someone breathing down my neck. I could feel and hear the breath and was paralyzed with fear. I sat there for what felt like an eternity until I passed out again. I'm 19 and I've never slept without my back clear against the wall. I've never told anyone because they'd never believe me. Can this be sleep paralysis? Can you experience something like that? Oh my gosh. Oh, it feels weird now, you know. Every single time I read about something like this, I would imagine it happening to me. And then, I don't know, it just feels weird now. Like, the atmosphere is just weird around here now. Oh, that's my hair. I just keep looking back because I'm scared something's gonna appear. I woke up to the sound of my apartment window opening. Oh no! I looked over to see a small black humanoid stepping through the window onto my windowsill. It was shaped kind of like your stereotypical grey alien, but it was only about 18 inches tall and shiny like it was covered in black latex. It stood there for a second or two, then turned quickly to face me. Next thing I knew, I was waking up and it was morning. Oh, was that a dream? Or was it actually something? And then it, you know, made you forget like that, you know? Human forget, you know? What the heck? That's terrifying though. Hearing the sound of your window opening, like that alone is horrifying. Seeing something walk down the hallway on all fours, and when I went to check down the hallway, it wasn't there. I didn't sleep for the next 2 days. That's so creepy. I think this is the creepiest one for me because I just imagine someone crawling in your hallway, you know, like a horror movie when they crawl really slowly and then all of a sudden they just speed up. Oh, that is scary. Oh, this is the worst because I have a hallway. I was walking with my grandfather and little sister and we were going through the cemetery. My sister saw a tall car on the monument and took it, and I didn't see her take it. Why would you take it? Why would you take something from the cemetery? It means you're taking someone with you too. That night, I dreamed of a man asking me to return his car. I knew it! When I told her that, she admitted to me that she took the car from the cemetery and I immediately threw it away. Did it turn up? Again. But the next day, something creepy happened. When we passed the cemetery again, the car was on the monument and I still tremble when I think about it. Well, that's kind of good because that means you returned it. Yeah? Isn't that good? At least it didn't haunt them forever, you know? Like you take something and then normally the haunted thing will haunt you forever. You know? Like you threw it away, but it's too late now. It's too late because you took it and it's gonna be on your bed now. Seriously, I've been watching too many horror movies, but still, that's creepy. I was 10 and trick-or-treating. My mum had cancelled Halloween because my brother got sick. I pretended to go to bed and snuck out in my costume. 10? You snuck out at 10? You're kidding me. I got to this house and a guy answered. He said all the candy was in the basement. Yep. Are you kidding me? I got to the basement stairs and had started down them when I realized this was a terrible idea. He was behind me, blocking me, so I tripped and ran. Later, I learned there was a serial child murderer who lived in the area at the time. Looked similar to the picture I saw too, but no idea if it was really him. Wait, we don't really know if that's the person, right? This is why, kids, don't sneak out. If you disappear, no one's gonna know. Especially at night, no one's gonna know to call you in missing because they don't even know you were missing in the first place. Please don't sneak out. If you're gonna go anywhere, tell your parents beforehand or tell someone beforehand. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are, and as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!